file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. There's a hole left, room to run. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he will score! Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Drop 60. 10 to 11. 10 to 11.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And this one is brought by Pierce. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 70 yards.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
There we go. Hot 70. Hot 70.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Takes out a one-stop. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Just about set for football. Blake Groupie is ready to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Addison will go in motion left. On play action, McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
McCarthy's pass, complete to Jalen Naylor. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now 2nd and 3. Jefferson going to go in motion right. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that's incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Now and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. An extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts take over. And 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Let's go.
There he goes, right side. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan
Too easy.
73 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well,
Get this defense together. Maybe we can win this game.
Before making the run, heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Groupie able to add the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably trolling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed, great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
7-7, our score
It's
after
crazy until I
1.
knew he was going to scramble too. Yeah.
On play action. Now McCarthy. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And they'll try to run the option here. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
Will try to do this himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
A 59-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The tackle made at the
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. Second and 6. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Oh my goodness, did you see the juke?
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor.
Is his selling in the game?
Touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, what a 1st half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Richardson will throw for it. And it's intercepted.
Good.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
The score, Colts 13, Vikings 7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson.
Tried to switch it up that time. It cost me.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And inside give to Jones. And he's He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Let's go cover 2 drop.
Play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh.
Wide open receiver complete. Now the timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now it's
Can't believe I let him get that. It's terrible.
J.J. McCarthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Point after, right down the middle. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds.
A lot of times you can score to the left on the kick return. If you've seen that one block, if you can get around that one outside block, you can't score if you kick return left.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now it's Richardson. That's to the tight end, Mallory. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Richardson going to change the play here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hold the set. Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolf. Cougar 19. Go.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
It was there.
2nd down.
Got to be a little bit more tight.
Someone made some adjustments,
Get
it
through
appears,
that hole.
at least on this drive.
That's touchdown.
2nd and 7.
60 ball track. 60. Ready. Mustang 19.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally taken down at the 34. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta. Once you see that hole, I don't know. It's just a way you gotta run it, man. Especially with JT.
And then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
I shouldn't hike it, but
The ones that often have created
go ahead and call it.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry.
Touchdown.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Will Mallory.
Even right there,
Touchdown run.
I saw kind of just a slight hole. And when you're running the ball, you have to. Sometimes you have to hesitate, but then sometimes you have to hit it.
He's going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Let's play here. I'm looking for. Oh, I see Jonathan Taylor over here. I don't know what's going to happen over there. I'm always looking for Pierce or Downs. Downs is the first read. Pierce is usually the second, but JT is like right.
They'll look to throw.
Nobody's over.
And this will be called as they convert here for 2.
Colts 21. Vikings.
Like he didn't even move anybody over. I'm trying not to underestimate my opponent, but.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
Oh, he went for it. Go get that.
Oh, it shifts past him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, another shot for Jones. And good running there as he'll take this all the way out to midfield.
A gain of
12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I should have stayed on.
Complete to Naylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
We need a fumble.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This
Aggressive
is what they
tackling,
need. Down by
man.
a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, Jones. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
A lot of times when your opponent sees you're having success running the ball, they'll just try to mimic what you're doing. Try not to blow this game,
He's
bro.
back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he is going to get out of bounds.
Equipment is blocking out.
So that's going to double their pleasure for
I don't
sure.
know what
They
that
get
was
the
about.
first and save a timeout.
Just
They'll
made
come
some
up now. This is second
setup
and
changes.
Completes this to Addison out left.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. He'll try and do this himself. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete right around the 8.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way.
Should have been said.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. They'll look to throw.
There it is. Let's
That's
go.
going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given. And it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it.
100
Now he's losing.
100. Let's go.
The race is on. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say,
GG's, man.
that's a